to the big house, Michigan Stadium. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Wolverines will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, it's Davison. Made collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Burt. Finds his tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team...
It's a running room. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Right back to it. Stopped right there. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. He's changing the play. Motion from the wideout. Raiola from the gun on 3rd down. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Straight ahead, it's Davison. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Right back to the well. Makes his man miss. There he goes. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass, it's Burt. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Play action, Dylan Raiola. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing Raiola. Nice grab in traffic. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Trying to convert the third down. Here's Raiola. Goes high to pull it in. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Play action with Raiola. Got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll run it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
From the gun on third down, Raiola. Out wide left, it's Marsh. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And it's no good. He missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hits the hole. It's Davison. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Burt. Here comes the heat. It's caught. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll take it himself. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Hits inside. It's Davison. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the
Makes the catch and he's free. The 30, the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence and a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
defense, man. You got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Raiola. Rush right in his face. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sets his feet. It's Burt. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Looking for running room. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on third down. Left side is Marsh. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Here's Raiola to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just checkdowns or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the 2nd level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Escapes the pressure going right. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air, it's Burt. Out wide right, it's Davison. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score.
Snags it inside the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. A design run for the quarterback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. There's no great spot to get a holding call. This one's especially bad. They'll back it up. It's still first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Changing the routes with his receivers. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's Raiola to throw. And here's the third interception of the night. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 20, 10. Touchdown Ducks. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Right side, it's Buchanan. Ripping through the defense. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Wolverines come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play.
Sweep. Look.
Second down, gonna throw it. He'll take a shot. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Sets his feet. It's Burt. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel cool.
He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Long way to go on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. The tag. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Really good coverage by this defense that they were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to them. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Out wide left, it's Etheridge. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
In traffic, it's Etheridge. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you. Looking to throw, it's Burt. Look out!
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Second down, gonna throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. At the 35, he's open. Caught, and he's got room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon!
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Driven back.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Making the adjustment. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On the option. Now the toss. Turning it on. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Caught over the middle, it's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And the RPO got him. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Snapped on fourth down. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. From the red zone, looking for a man. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
Man, you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Third down play from the gun. He's got him still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's third and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. A run for the quarterback. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's first and 20. Looking downfield, it's Burt. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Ducks right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Hand it to the back. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line in the running game, making his presence felt.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Might have a chance. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Pulls it. Now the pitch. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Got to make the play on 4th. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looking to throw, it's Burt. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Nice.
Appreciate that, Holly. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Sprinting all the way, he'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Give to the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Back to pass on 2nd down. Left side is Buchanan. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Out wide right, it's Marsh. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.